love you. We love our students here. We're very family and community oriented for sure. So on a different side of things, what challenges, I feel warm and fuzzy right now, but some people may be wondering, like, okay, I'm sure there's going to be some hard things,
for sure.
Like, what can you tell me about, like, the biggest challenge that you might have had at the school?
I think the biggest obstacle for me was the financial aspect because, I didn't come from, I don't come from, silver spoon in my mouth or anything along those lines. So for me, I really had to work to put myself through school. And unfortunately, I wasn't in a position to get a loan or anything along those lines. So that to me was probably the hardest part, but it wasn't impossible. And you guys made, a monthly payment plan for me that I was actually stick to actually get my education and still not have to break the bank. So that I greatly appreciate.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. And that's real. I mean, not everybody just is like, oh yeah, guess what? I have $27,000 to give you right here. Or not everyone is in a financial position to get a loan. So I think it's, great that we were able to find a solution that worked for you and, still allowed you to feel the joy of coming to class without the stress of all the finances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been able to concentrate in class, sitting there like, oh my God, how am I going to pay for this when I get finished? But I actually had the comfort of knowing that, my payment plan is set in stone, so we're good.
That's awesome. That's good to hear. I love that. So thank you for sharing that honestly and openly. Can you tell me what has been the most rewarding part about your education?
Honestly, is all the great people that I've been able to come in contact with while being here and the opportunities that have been presented to me from now being at this school, because I would have never been able to do beyond, the modeling aspect, because even after I got out of that world, I was no longer, talking to people who were in that world. Mm-hmm. So being able to go back and do makeup for fashion shows and have volunteers at the hospital to be able to, get people to feel good, because when you look good, you feel good,
Absolutely.
So that for me is everything. I live for that selfie moment, when the woman is just so confident in her newfound, look. I live for that moment. So that to me is the most rewarding thing I could have ever gotten from this school.
That's amazing. Yeah, the connections, when you say connections are so vital in this industry, like having good people, A, for support, and B, also for the relationships you build for work.
100%, you know, because it keeps you accountable, it actually helps you to grow and prosper in your actual career and what you want to do. And just being able to bounce ideas off someone who's in that same industry as you is so much easier. Because when I talk to my, my homegirls who's in the dentist field, she's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I can't really relate to what you're saying. So it's just nice to be able to relate to someone on that level,
That's great. I think that is important, definitely. So what I'd love to know is right now, what are you doing?
Well, I am freelancing at Ulta, and I also am a makeup artist at Blow Blow Dry Bar in Birmingham. And I actually just signed on to be the lead makeup artist at a brand new salon that is opening in Dearborn called The Beauty Parlor. Excited for that. It will be opening in December, so please, by all means, come see me. But I'm actually have a lot going on right now, and I actually am going to be auditioning to do makeup for a movie as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then without MMA, I would not have been able to do any of the above. So I'm eternally grateful to this school. Like, seriously.
Oh, that's amazing. I mean, this is incredible. And this is really, I think, one of the great things about the industry is, being able to have multiple things going on at a time, right? Like you're utilizing your skills in many places, and that adds to your, income, right?
It does, 100%, 100%.
And then I just think that's amazing to show that I was in a place where financially it was, that was your biggest challenge to come to school, but now look where you are in your work.
Exactly. So it paid off. It paid for itself in the end. So it was definitely worth the investment, 100%.
That's amazing. Well, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I just, it doesn't make us any happier than to have our students be successful.
Yeah, so for sure. It's a reflection of, what you can gain when come here. So
yeah, absolutely. And I love that you would, just be here with us tonight on a Tuesday night doing our virtual open house, because we usually don't do makeup like at 7:30, but it depends.
Not at all. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do have my clients who have events that go on, but for the most part, usually Tuesdays are pretty clear for me. So
I'm glad your schedule's clear for that.
Yes.
That's so great. Well, thank you so much, Sheree.
Thank you for having me.
Such a pleasure to have you. We know you're just going to continue to be successful.
Oh,
I've watched your progress and your growth, and it's been an amazing journey to see, and we're grateful to be a part of that.
I am grateful to, just be a part of everything in this industry. So, and just to be here and everything, and just for you to invite me was everything. So, of course, I was going to drop everything to come. So,
love it. Our community is forever. So I think that if there aren't any questions from our audience watching, I just want to thank Sharia again. If you do have questions, though, still, maybe you're even going to go back and replay and you think of something else that you might have questions about, please feel free to message us on Facebook. You can text us, and we'll be sure to answer those questions for you. And please go stalk Cherie. Where can everybody stalk you?
By all means, Natural Enhancements with the underscore at the end is going to be my Instagram, and then for Facebook is just Cherie Elise. So please, by all means, check out my work, send me a DM, book me for your next appointment, whatever works.
I love the little plug. Get your selfie right.
By all means, please.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much. We are going to move on to another segment of our virtual open house event. In the meantime, we'll have a quick break, and I'll see you back in just a minute. One thing that makes MMA so different from other beauty schools is our commitment to academics and education in addition to artistry. All of our instructors are still current working artists in the makeup industry, but they also are trained educators, meaning they have the capabilities to facilitate learning for all different learning styles and be able to not just show you how to do great makeup, but to teach you how to do exactly that. Here at MMA, we pride ourselves on only having the most passionate, dedicated students in the classroom. Our full-time classes are on a schedule of 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. with a 30-minute lunch break. And our part-time schedule is twice per week from 6 to 9 p.m. on either a Monday and Wednesday schedule or Tuesday and Thursday, depending upon the start date. Head on over to our enrollment dates page on our website under the Future Students section to check out upcoming start dates for programs. During the year here at MMA, we often host specialty events exclusively for our students and alumni. Guest speakers, industry tours, career mingles, networking mixers, student competitions, and charity events are some of the extracurricular activities that our students take part in. And to facilitate student success, we actually have an online platform for job postings. Now, these jobs may range from on-location bridal companies and beauty studios to film sets working behind the scenes for students that are interested in special effects makeup. The Media Room is a studio space for students to shoot portfolio work. Not only do we have all of the industry standard equipment needed to shoot, light, and set up a photo shoot or record video, but we also have computers and editing software to put finishing touches on projects. Both current students and alumni have access to the studio space for personal and professional use starting from the first day of class. Welcome back, everyone, and thank you for staying tuned in. Some really important information for you to know about now. We're going to talk more about the flexible scheduling and financing options for you to get started with your future. So to begin, I want to talk a little bit more about the scheduling options. So we offer full-time scheduling, which is 4 days a week, from Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. This is a perfect scheduling option for you if maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and your kids are in school during the day. This might be great for you if you are a new high school graduate getting ready to launch into the next part of your life with education. It's also great for you if you just have a really flexible schedule. Maybe you work mostly nights and weekends in the restaurant or somewhere else and you're looking to start up a new career. The other option that we offer is the part-time scheduling. And if you remember from earlier, there might be some of you still thinking like, I don't know how I'm going to fit this in. This is a perfect opportunity for you to begin your education with this scheduling option. It is twice a week. We operate on a Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday schedule from 6 to 9 p.m. in the evening. So 6 hours a week, right? We could squeeze that in. That's our scheduling options, both full-time and part-time. Now, our class sizes are very limited. So if you want to secure a spot for an upcoming start date in 2020, all you'll need is a $1,500 deposit. That $1,500, of course, goes towards your tuition. And in just a little bit, we're going to talk a little bit more about the financing options that are available also. If you remember, we did review all of the tuition costs for each program. Just as a quick little recap, the core program is $6,800, media program $15,100. $18,100 is the cost for the special effects program, and finally the master program is $26,600. So let's talk about how we're going to fund the future. I am actually going to play a little video for you next so you can learn about our brand new financing option through TNI Credit Union. This is an amazing way for you to fund your education, a brand new partnership. TNI has been great with helping students get started for the 2020 school year already, and that could be you. So stay tuned, watch this video for the details on what this loan option looks like. Thank you so much for being on, Kyle. We really appreciate you being here today.
Oh, no problem. My pleasure.
Thank you. And we are so excited about this new partnership, truly. We think it's just an amazing opportunity for us both to help students and help people with their future.
No, I'm really excited about it, especially being a former student, obviously in marketing and everything else for myself, but knowing the struggles it is with trying to find money, the stress of that, and trying to go to school at the same time is something we're really glad we're able to help out students with.
Yeah, 100%. It can be very stressful when you're like excited about your future, but stressed to get the money together to do so. So if you could just start by telling us a little bit about TNI, that would be great, and then we can talk about the partnership.
Yeah, definitely. So TNI Credit Union, we've been around for 64 years, so back in 1955, and it started with Ford Tractor and Implements, actually. That's what the TNI stood for. And it kind of branched out from there when obviously the plant closed. They kept the credit union open, and we've expanded to, at that point, was 25-mile radius around the Clawson area. And then we've actually recently expanded to 7 different counties. So we've been continuing to grow, trying to find a new foothold of trying to rebuild the area itself, not just the Metro Detroit area, but also expanding and helping people that truly need it. So instead of being a bank where we're more focused on trying to earn money or trying to have higher interest rates, we're focused on putting every dollar we make back into our members. So it's a lower rate. It's offering different loan programs like we're offering with you guys right now, to make life more affordable and give people better financial hold.
That's great. I think that's great, and something that really resonated with us, in our conversations with you before this partnership, your commitment to the members and making sure that people are, getting a financing option that works for them, and your willingness to work with them to create a better future financially for themselves and doing the things that they want.
Definitely. That's for sure one of the best parts of my job, is having the ability to go, okay, someone might be in a situation. We can do this right now, but let's look at also what we can do as we go on. So in the future, maybe we can offer something a little better, help you out even more in the future.
That's awesome. I love that. That's how we are with our students. So it's a great partnership.
That's awesome.
So maybe you can tell me a little bit more now specifically about this new partnership together and what the loan opportunity looks like for students at MMA.
Yeah, definitely. So right now what we're going to be doing is we're offering an unsecured loan for education. And we have 2 different options. The first one's going to be if you apply by yourself. If you're applying by yourself, you'll be guaranteed up to $10,000, which is very good for the basic original program you had mentioned.
Absolutely.
It'll more than cover the cost, and it's going to be an interest rate of 7% for 4 years. So the way the loan will work, though, it's not going to be deferred. So once the loan comes out, the following month, you'll start making the payment. The benefit of it is, from what you've told me, a lot of the other places that have worked with you guys, it's usually higher interest rates, or where students have to go out on their own and find it. It's a much higher interest rate. They're paying me $500-$600 a month, With our option, usually you're paying within the $100 to $200 depending on the amount you take out, because you might not need that full amount. Maybe you just need a little bit. Maybe you've had some saved up, or you're working. It's not a big deal. But it's being able to offer that better option. For obviously the programs though that are over $10,000, we have a couple that you mentioned already too. We have work that students said they get a co-signer, so they're not just going by their own on this, they got someone to sign with them. We can do an additional $10,000, so they can have up to $20,000 to borrow. It'll cover the majority of the other programs, get them a good start, and once again, they're not paying that $500-$600 a month. Yes, you have to start paying right away. However, it is a better option to save money in the long run.
Oh, 100%. I couldn't agree more. I mean, we were pretty mind blown with the opportunity for students. It's something that we've wanted for such a long time. So it's such an exciting thing for us because it's really just giving people the opportunity to start. I mean, these are careers people are passionate about, like in makeup. So being able to start that and not worry about the financial piece being too heavy with interest rates and such is such a great thing. So I love that you said that, you know, the first loan option actually can take care of the core program. It can take care of core with the bridal program. And then the second loan, as you said, you know, covers our other two programs. And then the master, I mean, many students have money saved already to go towards it. And it's just easy for them to, you know, fund the rest. So it's just an awesome opportunity. I think payments as low as, you know, $160 something a month for the core is mind-boggling. So it's really so awesome what you're offering to our students. It's exciting.
I'm glad we're able to help, and I'm glad that it takes off kind of that financial pressure too of going, okay, I got to find these loans, what we're doing. Everything's going to be paid up front. You guys will take care of everything where it'll be all paid up front for the class. You're not going to worry about every other class or semester going back saying, hey, I need to take care of this again and again. It's going to be taken care of right away. You're not going to have to worry about it except for, you know, having to make the payment. But that burden of trying to find where the finances will come from to continue the education or making sure you graduate on time, things of that nature, you're not going to have to worry about anymore.
Right.
So we love being able to provide that peace of mind so that the students can focus on what they want to focus on, what they need to focus on.
Absolutely. And I love, you know, you all have been really great in helping students so far. T&I is actually not even far from their physical location. It's not far from the academy, which is great. And then they also have they're part of a whole network of like other credit unions that you can use to go make your payments or right, things like that with your finances. So that's really awesome too.
Yeah, so we're part of a Share Branch Network, so any of the credit unions that are a part of it, and we have an app for it and a website, they can go and say our location's not near their house, or when they move, it's not near them, but maybe one of the other places is, and they can go in there and take care of their banking needs with our credit union through those shared branches or other credit unions that are partnered with that.
Very exciting. That's great. That is great. So much flexibility and so many options. I love that.
Yeah.
And I just want to highlight again, you know, talking about the benefits of this option. You know, we also offer payment plans through the school, but this loan opportunity is so much better because we're limited in the terms and how long and the duration. So having 4 years to pay off the schooling, and then you can be debt-free, working in your career, making your money. I mean, I can't imagine what wouldn't be better than that.
No, it's awesome.
What would be better than that?
I wish I knew. I'm going to be debt-free is a long way away from me personally, so I wish it was 4 years.
That's hilarious. You need a T&I, right?
No, but it's awesome. I mean, for the 4 years, they're done with it, like you said. And at that point, too, you've started in a career field, you're doing well. Maybe you want to go back to your education. At that point, you make enough you can fund yourself. Or maybe you go, hey, I can fund half of it. We have this option again. And it might not take all 4 years just because it's that minimum payment. You can always pay more. If
That's
students maybe that were accustomed to paying $300 or $400 more, they can still use that amount they were comfortable in their situation and pay it off maybe in 2 years, 3 years instead. So it's really a win-win in that case for the students.
Win-win for sure. That is awesome. Very exciting. Thank you all so much for holding on tight. This is life sometimes, technical difficulties. So we apologize for the delay in the streaming, but definitely this will be available for you to look back at the video and recap anything that you might have missed. And we'll of course be sending out some email communication as well. So to keep things moving, we were talking about how to fund your future. And to begin, you did watch that video from our partnership or our partners over at T&I Credit Union. We're super excited because it is a new partnership, and I hope you were able to glean more information on the loan option and how that may help you fund your education here at MMA. In addition to that, I did want to also tell you about the two other options for funding your education, one of which is our customized payment plans. So through the payment plans, we sit down and figure out what works best within your budget to get you started with your schooling here at MMA. If you recall, Cherie, who I brought on for our segment of Ask Anything, spoke about this option as it was the one that she used to fund her education. In addition to the payment plans, we also have a pay in full option. Bonus with this is that you actually can receive a discount of up to $1,500 off of your program of study. So if you want more information on that, you can definitely send us a message directly through Facebook. You can text us, or we can definitely reach out to you if you are. Be sure to fill out the application tonight to see if you can be accepted into the Academy. Now, I want to take a brief pause before we move forward with a really important and special promotion announcement. This will be my last promo of the evening, so you won't want to miss it. Stay on. But in the meantime, I want to tell you about a giveaway. So what we are doing is, if you subscribe to our blog tonight, we are going to put you into the raffle and select one special winner to get the giveaway of our makeup and margaritas class. So of course you have to be 21 or up. If you are under 21 and you happen to win, it's a great early Christmas present coming up a little bit later this month. But in the meantime, to win, all we need you to do is subscribe to the blog. Now, is this a ploy to get you to subscribe to the blog? It really isn't. Our blog is filled with really important information for an aspiring artist, great industry facts and informational reads for someone who's already working in the industry, or even if you're just someone who's a makeup enthusiast, you love makeup, you like learning about tips and tricks, it's a perfect opportunity for you to have another way to learn more about makeup. So that is the whole reason for the blog. We have tons of really great relevant content, much of which is actually written by our instructors and team here at MMA, so you can get the inside scoop on all that we know and all that you could learn here at the Academy. So all I want you to do is head on over to blog.mma-makeupacademy.com. This is our regular website, mma-makeupacademy.com, but just put blog in front of it. So if you head on over to the blog, there will be a spot for you to enter your email address and subscribe. Go on over and do that right now. My team member in the back, or behind the camera, I should say, Matthew, is going to be letting me know who our final winner is once all the entries have come in. And in just a few minutes, while I give you time to do that, I will be talking more about our second promotion. So get pumped, get excited, and get ready after you subscribe to the blog to find out what the special announcement is for the last promo of the evening. While you are subscribing to the blog, I won't release the promo. Don't worry, you won't miss anything if you're still watching this and about to head over. But I do want to do a quick recap. So we started out this virtual event by talking about concerns that you might have about, wanting to enter the industry. Maybe it's time, maybe it's not being sure that your parents are on board, or wanting to be sure that, this industry is something you can sustain your living off of. We spoke about that earlier and how we offer things like career counseling and a media studio space where you can build your portfolio, and business classes that show you how to build a successful and lucrative career in the makeup industry. After that, we spoke about, all right, you're gung-ho. You're like, yes, I know this is what I want to do. I knew it when I came in the virtual event, but what's my path? So we talked more about the education paths. Here at MMA, our 4 programs, core principles, which is for special event makeup, beauty, and occasion makeup in general. We also spoke about the media program, which is really driven towards a career in the editorial, fashion, commercial industries. In addition to that, we talked about the special effects program for all my movie buffs and future effectsers working behind the scenes on set. And last but not least, the master program, which is a compilation of the core media and special effects programs and includes our bridal certificate program as well. Now, after speaking about the paths of education, We spoke about the tuition costs for each of the programs, ranging from $6,800 to just under $27,000. And then we went into talking about the financing options that are available to you. And those include a loan option, payment plans, and pay in full, where you can get a savings on your program of study. We did also speak about, after that, the scheduling options that are available, including full-time and part-time options. Anything that will suit your needs and lifestyle, we have it. And now we're going to pause because I'm about to announce the second promotion of the night. Are you ready? Drum roll. I like giving myself sounds. So our second promotion for the evening, and stay tuned because we will announce the blog contest winner as well, is we are doing a special product bonus giveaway. So what's amazing about this is, first of all, if you pay in full for your program, even if it's through a loan, you're going to save anywhere between $350 and $1,500. On top of that, if you're enrolling in the core media or special effects programs of study, we're going to give you this added bonus product bundle. This bundle includes things that we really value and that you definitely need as a professional. Things like brush cleaner and disinfectant. Cherie talked about earlier in our Ask Anything segment about sanitation. We are sanitation crazed over here. So we're giving you a little sanitation product boost. In addition, some of our favorite things like the Danny pouch, which is a great way to keep your brushes organized and sanitary, actually, because you can separate dirty and clean brushes. That product bundle value is at $100. So super exciting, just a little added bonus for registering for classes here. And on the other side of the coin, if you are enrolling in the Master of Artistry program, we are going to give you a really great professional looking makeup case. So this case has a top and bottom portion with great drawers for organization. The kit values at about $300. So a little added bonus once again. Not only can you walk into class on the first day excited about makeup, but you can walk in looking like a professional already with your big, beautiful black case. So those are our product discounts and bundles for enrolling in the core through master programs of study. And that is our second promotion. All of these promotional product bundles will be given to you at the time of enrollment. So make sure you fill out your application. Remember, you only have 24 hours because you could be accepted into one of the nation's premier makeup schools right here at MMA and get all these extra goodies. So now I'm going to take some time to see if Matt has our winner of the evening for the blog giveaway.
I do.
And should I talk about Makeup and Margaritas? Probably.
Sure.
So Makeup and Margaritas is actually taking place on a Saturday, November 23rd. It will be in the evening, and it's just a fun time. If you've heard with Painting with a Twist, this is kind of our rendition of that. Makeup and Margaritas, so some really great cocktails, and then, of course, some fun with makeup. So it'll be a great girls' night out date. And I think we're going to announce the winner now. Ooh, yay. I love that I have this handwritten note, too, with the name.
Can you read it?
It's actually amazing. I can. So our winner is Jen Minch.
Yay!
Congratulations, Jen. Super excited that you can do Makeup and Margaritas. I hope you're 21 and up, but if not, remember, it's a great before Christmas giveaway. Not giveaway, but present. So very excited for all of you, though, that subscribe to the blog. You're going to have some great information in your inbox when we put out our blog posts with industry insights that you'll find really valuable. So one thing to mention before we go tonight, keep in mind, I'll just do a recap of the promotions that we have. Number one, the application fee is waived for you attending this evening. $100 fee using the code VIRTUAL in all capitals is how you'll get that fee waived, and you can get started with your journey to become a pro makeup artist. Our second promotion is all about when you enroll in one of the programs, getting this added product bundle, which helps you as a professional artist just have a jump start on your kit. And I also want to mention, if you are looking to enroll in the 2020 school year, we have classes starting January 6th, and we just did something really incredible, and we extended the deadline for enrollment. So we have a new deadline of December 3rd for those classes. This is super amazing because the first and official deadline was actually today, but we're giving you a little bit more time to have the opportunity to get one of these last spots in the January classes. So it's a great opportunity for you to be here tonight and be able to get started with that application fee and move that process along. It normally takes a couple weeks to find out if you've been accepted, but we're going to do that within 24 hours for you. So be sure to fill out your application. You could get a spot in our January semester. We also have classes starting March 3rd, and then we have classes starting in April on the 6th. So we've got part-time and full-time available. Your $1,500 deposit will secure your spot if you're accepted. And if